What is up, guys? It's AVX, and I'm bringing you guys a 99-1 gameplay on the map Turbine, and I go pretty ham in this game. It's a 99 KD, too bad I didn't get 100 kills, but it's okay. Pretty good gameplay if you ask me. But what I'm going to be talking about today is the Xbox One versus the PS4, and I have not made any videos about this yet because, I wanted to know a lot of the information, but a lot of you guys have been asking for my 2 cents on it, what I think, what console I'm getting. And if you guys didn't watch the E3 conference if you guys didn't watch the E3 conference yesterday for both of them, then, you might not know a lot about them, and I watched both of them. So, first of all, I'm just going to start off by saying, I think it's stupid, especially with the Xbox 360 versus the PS3, when people are like, oh yeah, this one's way better, PlayStation Nation, or Xbox is way better. It's like, okay, why is it better? And none of them can really give you a straightforward reason. They're pretty much the same thing. So right now, they're pretty much equal in my opinion. But the Xbox One and the PS4, when they started announcing that they were going to make them, people were like, oh, I'm going to get this console. No, I'm going to get this console. And I was like, why are you deciding if they haven't even said anything about it? For me, I was just like, okay, I'm just going to get whatever one is better, whatever one suits me better, So today I'm going to be talking about that and what I think the differences are and which one I think is better. So the first difference, is that the PS3 is thinner and lighter and than the Xbox One, which I don't really think matters at all because it just doesn't matter because it's not going to affect your gaming experience. And you could see all the PS3 fanboys go, oh my god, that's amazing. And it was just funny because, it really doesn't matter, but the fanboys were just trying to seem like any console was better. Like every single console was better, the one of their choice. And the next thing is that both the PSN membership and the Xbox 360 are going to carry over to the new console, which, they're going to start charging like PSN for to play live on their, I'm not really sure what it's called, but how we have to pay Xbox Live on the Xbox. I have an Xbox, by the way. We have to pay Xbox Live. They're going to have to start paying that, but it's going to be $10 cheaper a year for the PS4, which is kind of an upside on them, and you're going to get free access to early betas and stuff, so at least you actually get some benefits with that. Xbox Live is just something that you've always had to pay if you want to play online, which kind of sucks. The next thing is that the Xbox, you're going to have to check in every 24 hours to even play a single-player game, which, you're going to have to check in online to make sure that your console's connected online at least once every 24 hours just to play a single-player game, which doesn't really make sense to me because I don't see how that would affect it at all. I don't know if they're trying to stop hackers, but I think that's kind of stupid. With the PS4, they're not going to have to do that ever. No check-ins. You can play whenever you want, whatever you want, which is pretty cool in my opinion. That's another one up for the PS4. And another thing is that the Xbox One is not really going to be supporting used games. Like, the PS4 is going to be completely supporting it. And, it was pretty funny. They had a trailer there, and it was like, how you're going to trade games on PS4. And everyone was like, oh, how's this going to happen? And, you'd already seen that Xbox One isn't really supporting used games. They think that they have the used game market. I'm not really sure. And then, so the PS4, they have 2 people standing there. One guy's got a game in his hand, and then there's like this huge intro, and then the guy just hands the game to the other guy, and it's pretty funny because, they're like, okay, you can trade them, use them, sell them, do whatever you want, which is pretty cool because that's really supporting the players, and I think that's what the console should be made for, not entertainment. Xbox keeps talking about how they're going to be your home entertainment system and all this stuff, and it's like, really, no one cares. This is made for, gamers, not people who are couch potatoes who sit and watch TV. It's not about TV, and they keep talking about TV, which I think is dumb. And another thing is that a huge thing is that the PS4 is going to be $100 less, which is going to give them a huge advantage. I think that'll make them, they're going to make a lot more money because of that. And you might be thinking, hey, how are they going to make more money with a cheaper console? Well, more people are going to buy the PS4 if it's cheaper. Think of all these parents who are going to buy, PS4s for Christmas for their daughters and sons or whatever. And they're going to be like, wow, should I pick the $500 one or should I pick the $400 one? And, of course, most of them are going to pick the $400 one. I don't see why you wouldn't. With the other $100, you could buy another present, or you could buy a scuffed controller, or, a lot of other things. And what do you get for an extra $100 with the Xbox? What do you get? A Kinect? 25% of people who have Xbox actually have a Kinect. Like, really, do you really want to connect for an extra $100? I think it's dumb that they're making you throw that in, and I'm not really one of those people who are freaked out by it, but a lot of people are freaked out because it's always going to be on or something, some weird thing. But, you know, it's really not worth $100 more. You're really not getting a whole lot out of that extra $100 that you're going to pay for it. So that's a big difference, and I think that before the conference, both companies had a set price. So like the Xbox One was like, okay, mine's $500, and then the PS4 was like, okay, we're gonna sell it for $400, and they didn't know yet. And then I think the PS4 kind of cheered once they found out that the Xbox One was gonna be charging $500, because they're like, wow, we're at a huge advantage now with us at $100 cheaper. And they kept talking about it. They're like, it's gonna be $400, and everyone was like, yeah. And you know, it was pretty cool because I like that it's gonna be cheaper. It's not that expensive. I think that's actually cheaper than the PS3 was. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm not really sure what the price was, but I know it was pretty expensive. And that's a pretty big deal, I think. And also, one of the reasons that I think that I'm going to like the PS4 better is not only all these reasons that I've been naming, is also that, you know, there's a lot of exclusive games on the PS4 and even on the PS3 right now that I've always wanted to play. There's not a lot of good role-playing games that I like personally on the Xbox 360 right now. I hated Skyrim. I know some of you guys are going to fuss at me for that. I just hated it. I could not play it. And, you know, a lot of other role-playing games. And The Walking Dead is pretty fun on the Xbox 360, not gonna lie, but they also have that on the PS4. The PS4 has a lot of fun exclusive ones. I'm not sure what that one's called. Oh, I think it's called Big Little World. That one, I've always wanted to play that, only on the PS4. And, I mean the PS3. And another one that they're gonna have for the PS4 is The Last of Us, which looks awesome. It's like this zombie apocalypse thing where, you know, every bullet counts, and it's pretty cool. It's like survival. And there's this other one called Watch Dogs where as I understand it, I might be a little wrong, sorry, correct me if I am, you know, you're like this huge hacker guy or something, and you carry around a cell phone. It's like you have hacks, like in GTA, but they're actually in the game, and, you know, it's pretty cool. Like, he was in this fight, like, he was surrounded by, like, these policemen, and then, you know, he hit on his cell phone, he hit the words, like, or he, like, I don't know, he did some command on his cell phone where he pressed blackout, and all the lights in the city just went dark. Like, the whole electricity was all cut off, and it was awesome. And then he just runs away, and everything's just pitch black. It's so awesome. Like, it looks really awesome, and that's not going to be on the 360. I mean, on the Xbox One. So, you know, I can't really find a whole lot of reasons why someone would want to buy the Xbox One over the PS4. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. You know, it's cheaper, and it's overall just probably going to be better. If you guys can find a reason why the Xbox One is better, then leave a comment below, because I honestly can't find any. I'm trying to be as objective as I can, but, you know, I just can't find any reasons as of right now why the Xbox One is better, because it's just, I find it hard to find. You know, everything about the PS4 is cheaper, and I don't know if my Astros, you know, if gaming headsets are going to carry over, if you're going to be able to use them on the PS4. That's what I've been wanting to find out. I haven't heard, though, but definitely not on the Xbox One, so I'm pretty sure I'm buying the PS4. I think that's what I'm set on. Xbox One, you know, they better make a move right now if they want people to go back to them. Anyways, tell me what you guys think. Leave a comment below. This was a pretty awesome gameplay, 99-1. It was pretty cool. So if you guys enjoyed this, let me know. Leave a like. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm ItsAVX, and I'm out.
Yeah, I'm doing everything. I will do it all again. Fuck what all the haters say. I'm young, man, and disciplined, and I don't really care for whatever you're talking about. I'm on this shit forever, and I never wanna talk it out. Yeah, no, I'm doing everything. I will do it all again. Fuck what all the haters say. I'm young, man, and disciplined, and I don't really care for whatever you're talking about. I'm on this shit forever, and I never wanna talk it out. Kill these rappers, all I gotta say.